Good evening, my friend. I know that it's late, but I figured better late than never, right? And I wanted to tell you 3 reasons that you need to be plant-based in 2024. I've probably said these things before, but repeating them again won't hurt because you may not have heard it the first time or you may not have listened. So as you come in the room, go ahead and drop a 7 if you're feeling fantastic. Drop a 3 if you need some upliftment. But we're not going to waste a whole lot of time tonight because I still got to work out. But I wanted to talk to you about the 3 reasons that you need to be eating plant-based in 2024. There are several reasons. There are several reasons. But we're only going to talk about 3 of them tonight. The 3 we're going to talk about, and the first one is the most important one. The first one is the most important reason that you need to be eating plant-based in 2024. I see those 7s. Everybody feeling good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody feeling good. Actually, hold on one second. While y'all feeling good, let me go grab my juice. I knew something was missing. Something was missing. All right, I'm back. I got the juice now. I see the 7s. Everybody feeling good. So there are several reasons why you need to be eating plant-based. And I'm going to use the term need to be as if I'm telling you what to do because I believe that strongly in it. I don't tell adults what to do that often because you're an adult and you know what's best for you. But on this one, I can guarantee you that I know what's best. And eating plant-based is the best thing you can do for yourself in 2024. And the 3 reasons why. The first one begins with the foods that you're eating currently. No, I'm not going to bed. I'm going to work out so I can go to bed. But anyway, the foods that you're eating currently are the reason that you feel the way that you feel. And you are dealing with the illnesses, the diseases, the inflammation, the pain, the constipation, the headaches that you're dealing with. It is directly linked and tied to the food that you're eating. This is not a think. This is not something that I think. It's not a hyperbole. It's not something that I'm saying to scare you. It's no tactic at all. It is scientifically proven that these food-like substances that they are providing you in the grocery stores and at these fast food restaurants and all of these places, it is directly linked to why you feel so bad. I'll give you some examples. Dairy is linked to type 2 diabetes, obesity, high cholesterol, heart disease, and some cancers. That's just milk. And think of how many things you eat that have milk or milk byproducts in it. Now, I've done several videos in the past about why milk causes these diseases. One, it's not designed for human consumption. It was designed to take baby calves from about 20 pounds when they're born, 20, 50 pounds when they're born, to 500-pound animals in a very short time. So it's growth hormone. We don't have the digestive enzyme needed to properly digest it. It's high in fat. It causes inflammation. There are so many reasons that milk is bad. Now, another thing that you're eating that is causing the illnesses is the processed foods. The processed foods are high in sugar, high in fat, high in salt, low in nutrients, low in fiber, and they're also high in cholesterol. Calories is the word that I'm looking for. So these processed foods, because you're not getting the nutrients and you're not getting the fiber, you overeat them, which is leading to being overweight. The sugar in them is leading to diabetes. The fat in them is leading to the diabetes. They lead to high cholesterol, high blood pressure, definitely linked to the cancer. Several different ones, and I was going to say cancer, but several different cancers. So you need to be eating plant-based in 2024 for the fact that the foods that you're currently eating are linked to why you feel the way that you feel. High blood pressure is not hereditary. Diabetes is not hereditary. You've heard these things so much that you repeat them. But what's hereditary is eating the same foods that the people before you ate, is why you end up with the same issues that they have. All right, so I forgot to do this, so real quick. So that's reason number one. Reason number one on why you need to be eating plant-based in 2024 is that the way that you're currently eating is the reason that you're sick. Reason number two, when you begin to eat plant-based, you're going to see an improvement in your gut health. And I'm talking about this one specifically today because your gut health is going to determine your overall health. Well, why is that? Why does your gut health determine your overall health? Several reasons, but the first and foremost is that your gut health is going to dictate the hormones that are flowing through your body at any given time. And your hormones control your brain and all the other bodily functions that you go through. So when you improve your gut health by eating plant-based, you're going to be improving all of those things in turn. Well, when you also improve your gut health, now you're going to improve your metabolism. Metabolism being the way your body processes food for energy. So when you have an improved metabolism, now you have more energy. Your body uses energy better so that you don't store as much energy, i.e. fat. When you have a correct metabolism, now you're also going to be absorbing the nutrients better. So that's another benefit of having good gut health, is that now the foods that you're eating, the nutrients that are in them, your body's going to be able to absorb and be more readily able to use them. Because it doesn't matter if you're eating all of these high nutrient foods if your body's not able to absorb it because you haven't cleaned up your gut health. Now, when you clean up your gut health, you're also going to eliminate a lot of the waste that you're carrying around. And I don't mean the waste that you carry around as far as getting bigger pants. I mean the caca that you're carrying around in your digestive system. And not just that, the cellular waste that your body is not able to eliminate because you are not eliminating on a regular and consistent basis. So when you improve your gut health, now your elimination process improves. So now when your body is actually trying to get rid of the toxins and the buildup in cellular waste that the body creates every single day, now it's able to actually leave the body instead of getting stored as fat, which is another leading cause to why you end up feeling bad. So we just gave you two big reasons why you need to be eating plant-based in 2024. One, the current food that you're eating is why you feel the way that you feel. It's linked to most of the diseases that are ailing you. The second reason is that when you improve and start to eat plant-based, you're going to improve your gut health. Improving your gut health is going to improve your overall health by improving your hormones, by improving your metabolism, by improving your elimination process. Okay? So like I said, we're not going to be here long. I'm running through this information today. Y'all not going to hold me all night like normal. Now, the third reason that you need to be eating plant-based, and I'm looking at you. Yep, you right there. The reason that you need to be eating plant-based is that it is going to be your number one shield. The number one way for you to combat and reverse any illness or help you avoid them in the first place. It is better than medicines. It is better than anything out there. Eating plant-based, and when I say plant-based, I don't mean going on a plant-based diet. I mean changing the principles on what you eat. So to focus on providing you nutrients and health, That's what eating plant-based means for me. Eating plant-based means eating foods that are whole food, that come from plants, because they are high in nutrients, because that is what's going to feed my cells, my body. It's the number one reason. Well, why is it the number one reason? Well, when you're eating plant-based, I just said it, you're eating whole foods that come from plants. Whole foods that come from plants are the greatest source of nutrients. Well, why do we need nutrients? Well, when you get hungry, it's not because your stomach's empty. You get hungry because your cells are asking for energy. And when your cells need energy, they typically need a mineral, a vitamin of some sort to be able to function correctly. Well, if you're eating all of these processed meat and dairy foods that are low in nutrients, high in calories, you're going to fill up, but your cells are not getting fed. So you're going to end up eating again, which is why you end up with overeating and obesity problems. Even though you're eating, but you're like, I'm still hungry. Well, the reason why is because you ate, but you didn't nourish yourself. There's a difference between eating and nourishing your body. Or I should say feeding your body and nourishing your body. That's a good one. Somebody write that down as a note for me to come back to. There's a difference between feeding your body and nourishing your body. And most of you are feeding your body. And I need you to be nourishing your body. And that's what eating plant-based does for you. So that once you're nourishing your body, it has the nutrients that it needs to function at its high capacity. Well, when you're eating plant-based, because you're getting these high contents of nutrients, phytonutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients, phenols, so many different words that I could throw at you to make me sound smart. But all of these things all of these contents in the food, they're going to be lowering your inflammation response in your body. Now, if you've listened to me speak before, I've talked about how inflammation is one of the leading causes or predecessors to all other diseases, because chronic inflammation, so inflammation by itself is a good thing. It's your body's response to something that's ailing you. However, if it becomes chronic, now the inflammation begins to fight everything, and it doesn't know how to properly attack when your body actually sees an invasion or a bad cell or a sickness or a germ or whatever the case may be. So now it's not able to attack that correctly. When you lower your inflammation, now your lymphatic system gets a break. So now when you do actually get sick, your lymphatic system can combat that thing instead of constantly feeling like it's have to be at war. Well, when you're eating these plant-based foods, you're also going to be getting these things called antioxidants. And we hear the term antioxidant so much that we don't understand the importance of it. So let's talk about what antioxidant. So antioxidant, this is one of those conjugations, I think is the word that I'm looking for, when you bring two things together. And anti, as you know, means to fight, to combat, right? So antioxidant. So why do you need an antioxidant? Let's talk about oxidation. Who knows what oxidation is? We're going to dive into science a little bit right here. Oxidation is essentially the breakdown of cells. So when you think of oxidation, rust is a form of oxidation. When you see the headlights on your car start to fuzz over, that's oxidation. When you see your paint starting to fade because it's been in the sun too long, that's oxidation. Those cells have broken down, so now they're not functioning like they did in the beginning. We talk about the oxidate. So we oxidize, our bodies oxidize. And hence the term antioxidant. So oxidization is something as in your cells are dying. They're being broken down. And sometimes it's at a higher rate than what you need because we've created an inflammatory and an acidic environment by eating all of those foods that we discussed at the beginning. So you need these antioxidants to fight the breakdown of these cells that are actually in good standing, or healthy cells is the word that I'm looking for. So now you're getting foods that are high in antioxidants, lowering your inflammation, and improving the nutrients that you have. And since you've improved your gut health, now you're able to absorb more of those nutrients to put them to use. You see how all of these things tie together? So this is why you need to be eating plant-based in 2024 if you want to see your health improve. So comment the word me, and you can enroll in my Going Plant-Based Made Simple course. It is a 5-module course that teaches you all of the basics that you need to know to go from plant-based newbie to plant-based know-how in no time. I created these in short videos so that you don't have to watch something super long to try to figure out what you want to learn. I get in, I teach you what you need to learn, and then I teach you the next video how to implement it. Because information without implementation is useless. You might as well not even invest in the course if you're not going to implement it. You're very welcome. I'm glad you liked it. In this course, you're going to learn the importance of eating plant-based, how it's going to affect your body, the different methods and techniques that you can use to make the transition, how to prepare your kitchen, what you can expect in the changes in your body, how to go grocery shopping, how to read labels, how to prepare your kitchen, how to save money. These are the talking videos. How to handle the conversations with family and friends, how to navigate situations. When I say what are social situations, that's the word that I'm looking for. B-A-G, I love you, niece. I miss you. That's the videos portion of the course. Because I know you're new to this, I said, So I thought about you. I'm a lazy cook too, so you're going to love this. The course comes with the 30-day meal plan. It tells you exactly what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I give you the recipes, and because I know you don't know how to grocery shop for those recipes, I give you the grocery list. All of the recipes can be made in 30 minutes or less, and most of them use 15 ingredients or less. And when I say 15 ingredients, this is including the seasonings, the oils, and most of them aren't cooked with oils, but this is including everything you would need. On top of that, I created a plant-based book of cheat sheets. These cheat sheets are quick reference guides for you to download to your phone so you can use in any situation. Plant-based sources of protein, how to eat out, how to navigate the grocery store in 15 minutes or less, how to read labels. There's over 13 of them. That just to give you an idea. On top of that, you're also going to get my Southern Sunday Dinner Make Vegan Recipe Cookbook, which it contains 7 or 8 of my favorite comfort food recipes, because I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, y'all, and I love my comfort foods. My Southern fried chicken, my baked mac and cheese, all of that is in that recipe book. And then on top of that, because I know movement is important, there's also the 9-week shredded abs course, where you get follow along videos to help get a core and, you know what I'm saying, strengthen up things like that. So comment the word me if you want to take advantage and enroll in that course so that you can get the tools you need to make the transition to a plant-based lifestyle and avoid the frustration, avoid the overwhelm, and avoid the confusion. Because I took and distilled everything that I've learned over the last 9 years of eating plant-based, having to figure it out from the beginning, having to learn how to cook after my ex-wife left, to everything that I've learned from the different vegan chefs and the different people. And I've done, over my first year in business, I did over 50 interviews with different people on their plant-based journey. The course is done at cost, but the investment is $135. Yeah, it's baked mac and cheese too, and it's my sister's baked mac and cheese, who makes the best mac and cheese in the world, and I veganized it. And it tastes almost exactly like her mac and cheese. But yeah, so $135 Shield Parex, and it's an investment. When, like I say, as far as the cost, if you want to know the cost of the course, I have over 60 hours invested in content creation and all of that for it alone. Now, as far as the cost, it has cost me thousands of dollars for the knowledge that it took me to learn that I distilled into this, because I've been plant-based for 9 years. So I started being plant-based before there was all of this additional comfort, not comfort, but easy access foods. There weren't that many vegan cheeses when I first started. There was Daya. That was it. And it didn't taste good. So you had to learn how to make cheese out of cashews and other different situations. So that's what you're getting with this course. You're getting 9 years distilled down into short 7-minute or less videos. If you think that how I explained information on this live made sense to you, think about when I've actually written a complete script, because I want to be that poignant with the words that I'm saying. Oh yeah, Daya is, I won't even buy Daya anymore because there's so many other brands. My go-to is Violife, but I can't say it because they ain't sponsoring me yet. Let's see. I've been on here for almost a half hour, so all right. I stuck to my gun. So real quick, I'll answer any questions that you all have about the reasons why you should be eating plant-based, or the Plant-Based Made Simple course. And if you want to make the change because you're dealing with inflammation, you're dealing with headaches, you're dealing with aches and pains, and you're ready to get off of this list of medications, then I need you to raise your hand and comment the word "me" so you can get the help you need. So, what questions can I answer for you about this plant-based lifestyle or about the course? And if you don't have any, I'm okay with that. I can get to my workout. There's 13 of you in here. Somebody got a question on their tongue that they're not asking. There is no silly question. Where's the link to sign up? As soon as you comment the word "me," I'm going to send you a DM with the link to enroll. What are your thoughts on the movie Game Changers? Game Changers was a fantastic documentary. It's one of the documentaries I recommend oftentimes to men or to women who are looking to help get their men on board with this lifestyle, because it was created by athletes. It follows a lot of different athletes. And so for me, when I was talking to different men, using sports examples or male athletes has been really impactful in helping them make the change and switch over. So Game Changers was great. I loved there were 2 of the scientific studies from that movie that I absolutely loved. The very first one was where they took the blood samples from the football players before eating a plant-based meal and after eating a plant-based meal, or after eating meat and then after eating plant-based, and showing their actual blood. Oh man, that one was powerful in helping people realize what meat-based proteins are doing to your bloodstream. Game Changers is on Netflix. The second part of that one was the overnight study that they did with the male college students, college players, where they put on the penis sensor, and they were seeing how many times and how much harder their erections were at night, because at night, men, we have several erections, but it was one of those things that helped the light bulb switch off, that eating meat is affecting what's going on when you want to have that bedroom romp time. I've been on a raw diet for about 24 days now. No cooked meals, nothing processed. I don't know what I came in contact with, but I started breaking out in hives on my hands. What's the best remedy for that? Without knowing what you ate, I could not tell you. The hives may have been something that you were allergic to. I'm not going to give advice on that without knowing exactly what you ate, because I don't want to tell you something that would counteract that. Billionaire Bukir, send me a DM and let's try to figure that off. I'd have to ask some more questions before I give you some advice. Now, if you're just talking about topical, I would go with coconut oil. I would go with a compress using, what I want to choose my words correctly. Yep, hit me up in the DM, because right now that is a very super specific question that I'd have to look at my notes for to make sure that I gave you the right answer. So that's why I typically don't answer those questions on a live, because that's super specific. I can do the general stuff here that I can pull out of my brain. All right, we almost at the 30-minute mark. Any more questions? Because this is going to be a 30-minute live. I'm not going over today. Do I juice? Absolutely. That's what's in this jar right here. This is kiwi, strawberry, and orange. So a lot of the content on my page right now is me juicing. Actually, I think I was juicing in the last 2 lives that I did. Juicing is one of the services that I provide for people here locally. I do juice cleanses, or I should say juice fast, as well as I drink a fresh juice at least every other day, if I don't juice every day. Yesterday I made 2 juices so that I wouldn't have to juice again today. Can we want exercise and exercise with you? So that's a great question. I am still working on my 90-day coaching program. I'm ironing out some of the details on how I want to approach it this time, because it's going to be different. However, what I am thinking of is, if there are enough people interested, I will create a video library of workouts that people can subscribe to. Is alkaline water better than using for juicing? So when I juice, I don't add water to anything. And I don't buy alkaline water at all, because to me it's just a marketing scheme. Just buy regular spring water or distilled water. Don't waste your money on alkaline water. That's a waste of money. You juicing out for the next couple of days. That sounds good, T. What kind of juices are you making? So when I juice, I don't add any water to it, because it's already hydrating. Now, if you're trying to water it down and stretch it out, perfectly fine, but I'd go with the spring water. Yeah. Good question. Okay, my friends, I've given you 32 minutes. So for those that have just joined and are trying to figure out what are the 3 reasons why they need to go plant-based, you're looking so tired. I didn't think you would come back on. I know, it's all right. The 3 reasons why. The first and foremost is that the foods that you're currently eating are why you feel the way you feel, and you're under the medications and the sicknesses that you're having. So you need to give them up. 2, the reason why you need to is because you will improve your gut health. And I went over several reasons on why you can improve your gut health is important. Thirdly, it is the number way to combat or reverse chronic diseases, from type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high cholesterol, even cancers. I have spoken with at least 3 cancer survivors in the last 4 years of people who've changed over by going plant-based. So that's why I feel better than when I stopped eating meat 3 years ago. There you go. That's it. It's 9 years for me. And other than this sleep thing, I am feeling fantastic. And the sleep thing is a stress thing. And the stress thing is a thing related to something else that we're not going to get in on this particular live this evening. But yeah, so if you really want to make a change, comment the word me. I will send you the link to enroll in my Going Plant-Based Made Simple course. It's $135, but it's a series of videos. It's a meal plan. It's a comfort food recipe book. It's a plant-based book of cheat sheets. You get all the tools you need to be able to make the transition to plant-based. Get all of the questions that you can have answered. When I created this course, I thought of all the questions that I had when I started, and I answered a lot of the questions that I've had in the last 4 going on 5 years that I've been teaching people about this lifestyle. So comment the word me. You're going to get an automated message sent to your DM with the link to enroll. Yep, appreciate you, Camp Corman. Appreciate you. And once you get that link, you click the button, you'll click on the enroll page, and you should be good to go. As a matter of fact, let me make sure that it's actually up and running, because I've got a link from my website earlier that something was going on. Website is working just fine. Website's working just fine, my friends. So comment the word me, click the link, and go enroll. Now, I've been on for 35 minutes, so I'm going to bid you adieu, a good night, peaceful rest, all that good stuff. Till the next time, find your reason to live healthy. Peace. Thank you. I will.